Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Sherry,
Hello, I'm Brooke.
and Brooke is reacting to Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. We're on season 2, episode 9?
See if the boys are back.
Episode 8. Season 2, episode 8. See if the boys are back.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hercules and Aeolus are the boys when they're both in an episode.
true.
They're
Okay.
like Zac Efron and Corbin Bleu from High School Musical. The boys are back. Everyone can look up that song now and picture Aeolus and Hercules dancing in the junkyard.
The boys are back in town. That's all I can sing
Different
of it.
song.
Oh, it's a different one?
Different song. It's from High School Musical 3.
Oh. I never
My
watched any
film
of the High School
knowledge.
Musicals.
You should do reactions to those. They're the best. The
My
best. I don't care what people say. Iconic.
I've got 18
Kenny
movies
Ortega's
to
iconic.
edit before I can do that.
The second one's the best one.
5 years down the road, I'll get High School Musical reacted to.
They're so good. They're worth it. You get younger audience, and by younger I mean people my age who still love High School Musical. And they should. It's iconic.
On that note, folks should like, comment, subscribe. Go over to Brooke's Patreon. Go over to her YouTube channel. Like her channel. She's trying to get to 500. Almost,
Yeah.
almost there. We got
We're
98 to
getting
go.
there. 98 to go as of recording this. You'll have to go over and check where I'm at when you're actually watching this to see if I made it yet.
Feel sorry for her. Hit that subscribe.
Yeah, if I'm not there yet and you don't help me, you're mean. And it's a personal attack.
And just a reminder, if you don't like all the blurring and all that stuff, I was going to say and all the talking, but all the talking's still there. But
Yeah.
you can go to Brooke's Patreon, and
Yeah, if you like more talking, you can watch the uncut reactions on the $5 tier.
yes,
They go up same day.
yes. But this is Hercules, and we are on October 30th.
I have been
So,
alive for about a month when this
okay,
show is recorded. For those
okay,
of you keeping track of the Was I Born Yet? I am about a month old when this episode premiered.
okay. So we finally hit the birth with these last few
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, end of September, so end of October would be about a month.
Okay. Any thoughts or anything on previous episodes up to this point?
I like the last two Hercules episodes a lot. I felt between the acting and like using the characters we know. And I liked the Mother of Monsters because that's like a myth I know. So I think it's easier to like relate to those ones. Or I just like when I know the monster more, I think.
Yeah.
So I've liked the last two. I'm excited. I felt like they felt more like they were dealing with actual problems that would happen in this universe in this time period. Like, yeah, to a mother like grieving in her own way for losing her kids to sickness because we didn't have medicine that could save them, or the mom being kidnapped by the monster, right? Those like feel a little more like this time period, like fantasy vibes versus like I keep going back to the one where they're basically just talking about gambling. And I'm like, yeah, I get it, but like it doesn't feel as real in the universe as those last two episodes did.
Okay. All right. And you are hoping the boys appear, which she informed
Yeah.
me as Hercules and Aeolus.
Yeah, I think Salomonius is the other guy. He's
Hmm.
funny,
Hey, you
but
learned
I
his
tend
name.
yeah, it only took what? Months? But I think I prefer the episodes Aeolus is in.
Okay.
I kind of wish he was just the regular sidekick. And then maybe Salomonius was like a guest. They've never been on the same episode, have they?
Yeah. The best friend one. where they were fighting over.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one. So I feel like having them both on more would be cool, but I'm sure budget-wise, they're like, ooh.
And we just got done watching Xena the Reckoning, where she got to see Ares in person for the first
Yeah,
time.
where's my in-person gods in this show? I'm kidding. Don't bring Zeus back. I was like, and be careful what you wish for. I changed my mind.
I think Zeus is the, see, we had Zeus in person. Oh, Hades we had in person.
Yeah.
Um, and so Ares is our third one.
Where's all the female gods? Sexist?
We got to find the sexy women.
Yeah, you know it. Where's Aphrodite?
So now
Show
I'm
up and
not.
kick Ares' ass.
I'm not going to tell you the title of this one, not because I think you would get too much from it, but I don't want to give you a hint at all of what this episode is about.
Okay.
So,
They don't want me psychic powers to work.
yeah, your
I see
psychic
how it
powers are
is.
too good.
Sometimes I'm really good and I'm right, and then sometimes I'm really wrong. I
Yeah.
was convinced Oz was gonna die at the end of Buffy season 3. Like, I was 98% sure they were gonna kill that man. And then they don't, and then he just randomly leaves. Well, it's not random, but I just watched that episode of season 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's a tearjerker.
I was just like, okay, bye. But
Okay.
yeah.
So, you ready to get into it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. And before we hit play, I can't remember if we did it for this because I've got a migraine. So more resting bitch face than usual, but also like, comment, subscribe. Or no, we did do that at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, probably. Do it again. Second comment.
You guys know the drill. You know the
Hit the
drill.
bell.
Don't
Also, I
make us
don't have
say
a
it.
pimple. My cat got me.
Ouch.
Don't talk about my scratches. Well, you can. Just don't call them a pimple. I'll get mad.
This is the story of a time long ago. Hercules.
I love this guy.
I was trying to read it, and then I was like, that right. Nope.
Food. Fast food for the hungry and
Fast
the
food? Is this
I am
McDonald's?
hungry, but I'm more interested in good food. Oh, give it a try. First bite is free.
That's not the American way, my man.
It's awful. The bread tastes like chalk, and the meat, whatever it is overcooked. But it's fast. So roadkill.
Hercules just hasn't been to a Taco Bell. Like, he doesn't
I
understand.
thought you were hungry. Wait. You're gonna resell it? A shame to waste good food. Fast food. What do you call that thing? That. Same as my name.
Falafel.
Awful.
Full awful.
You probably could have taken some of the fruit. That's just fruit.
I was trying to remember what episode it was that I said to you there's some background characters. One of the background characters we're going to see again, but they kind of brushed over him real quick. It was this guy.
Oh.
Um, it was in a market and his stand had been turned over and they were quickly trying to help him.
Oh.
I forget which episode it was, but yeah, it's
Hercules being
falafel.
like, fast food? I want good food. I'm like, okay, good luck, bitch. You got money? Also, fast food can be good depending on where you go.
Well,
Not
and
good for you, but it tastes good.
this might not be too far off the mark. There was a recent archaeology find. I forget which country, but I think it was in the Greek area. But they found what would be like a buffet style
Love that for them.
type of kitchen. Yeah. So, I mean, if they had buffets, why not fast food?
Yeah, people always want things easier and faster. That hasn't changed.
Right.
We just have more tech now.
True.
So I have stopped eating beef, and you guys should too, because it is bad for the environment. Or at least eat less.
Blessed us with another beautiful
Hey,
day.
piggies! I also struggle to eat
Were you
pork
talking to
because
me?
pigs are so cute.
They're so cute.
They are
And
cute.
smart, too.
I love
You can
pigs.
train them like a dog.
Shouldn't they be in
There's a
pens?
channel on YouTube that just has
I don't
pigs,
believe
and they got them as
anything
babies,
you
and they
locked
have
up.
them race through little obstacle courses on the farm, and it's so cute.
about talking to strangers?
Oh, Mother, he's harmless. He's just a
Is that
swineherd.
Persephone then?
Pigs
Yes.
is an important job.
She had a mean mom, and I was like, Demeter's
Sounds just
pissed.
like your father.
Oh, do they not have
Here
winter
anyway.
yet?
Well, you made such a wonderful spring day.
I can't tell you anything.
Look at all the lovely
Yeah, this is how I
No
react
prettier
to
than
stuff.
you,
I
my
ask
dear.
questions, and I tell them they can't answer.
Oh my, look at that.
And they're like,
tall
okay, what
tree.
is the point?
And I did tell you when we first started, this is one of my favorite storylines in Greek mythology.
Yeah, this one I know pretty well. There's a whole, like, Nancy Drew game about it, too.
Is there?
Yeah, and those are, like, educational, like, click and solve puzzle ones, so it's a lot of the actual info and stuff.
Okay.
But it's fun.
Hades!
How do she recognize him?
No, Hades, no!
That's definitely a different actor, but I support him.
Yeah. So
Sir,
we got
that's not nice.
3 gods in this one. Not only did he take Persephone, but the cute little piggies.
Not the piggies!
This
She's
is the
fine.
story of a time long ago.
She's gonna eat like a
time of myth and
pomegranate. It's
legend,
fine.
petty
No,
and
I don't
cruel,
know if he actually
and they
took the
plagued
piggies,
mankind
but
with
that
suffering.
kind of looked
Only
like what they
one
were
man
implying.
dared to challenge
I
their
can't
That's
power.
too
remember what
far.
actually happened with them.
It's too
Hercules
far to
possessed
take
a
the
strength the world
piggies.
had never seen.
So the title of this
Wherever
one
there
is
was
The
evil,
Other Side.
wherever there
Oh.
would
We've been there. We went in the movie.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I didn't want to give you any hints at all of what it was about.
Yeah.
Demeter?
So did he just like watch that happen?
Her outfit changed.
Hades. He kidnapped my daughter
Fall.
and took her to the other side.
Sad.
Persephone, but why?
You've been to the other side and come back?
This isn't my concern. You and Hades are both gods.
Yeah, sorry, my
There's reason
wife
enough for me
isn't
to stay out of
involved.
it.
There'll be consequences if you turn me down.
I'm willing to suffer them.
Okay, but he's kind of right. Oh no, they're gonna lose the nice New Zealand climate.
You recognize that name?
I do, but I don't know from where.
It'll kick in. I won't tell you just yet.
Brr, cold. Does it actually snow in New Zealand? I guess I don't know.
Hey, Kiwis, let us know.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm like uneducated about that side of the planet.
I think it does, just opposite season from us.
Okay.
Because they're
'Cause,
not,
yeah, I guess
they're
I'm,
not
like-
near the equator.
No, they're pretty far down. Oh, I'm sad.
This usually is fertile land. I'm sorry.
Well, it's snowing.
Now the last of
He
our
looks like
livestock has
death.
died. All the
Yeah,
other farmers
not
are
the
having the same
vibe.
problems. We were already living on the edge when this storm hit.
Wow, Hercules, just because you wouldn't go
Yeah.
save Persephone.
You would
Not
think
much,
Hercules would have
but-
warmer clothes on.
It'll help tide you over.
He's so muscly, he just doesn't get
I
cold.
wouldn't accept it, but for the kids, there's not much anyone can do.
Yes, there is.
No, you could have been nice
Thanks
and
for the
helped
use
him
of your
before,
fire.
too, but whatever. But I get what he's saying. Like, this is like a god problem. I help the people.
I thought she was frozen there for a minute.
Drama.
That's her third outfit.
Yeah, she's been changing with the
Demeter.
season.
Yeah, yellow,
I thought you
reddish
might.
orange, and now this
What you're doing to
silver,
me
Yeah.
is unconscionable.
silver purple.
Demons, ghosts, monsters. He's full of sorcery and tricks.
Oh my
If
god,
I
can we
go-
see the dog again?
And return with Persephone.
Bark, bark.
You'll set
We'll have
nature
to
back
see.
on course. The weather, the
Cerebrus.
Or you'll be stuck there forever.
Boom, boom, boom.
Drama. Thanks a lot.
Nothing like holding on to
Damn,
a
what good is it
stalactite.
if he dies? Oh, he's fine.
No broken necks or anything.
Oh, maybe he's not. Oh, you're fine. It's just a fog machine.
Thanks, Demeter.
She's like, you're welcome. Get my kid back.
We used to use fog machines to imitate smoke when we do fire drills at the college.
Oh. My fire alarm used to go off when people made popcorn in the microwave. Hey, look, it's his dead-ass family.
Yep.
You're not allowed to bring them back, though. We're not
It's
going
a
to show
new-
their faces, though, because they are different people.
Nope.
Oh, no,
That's-
it's really her.
Yep.
If she doesn't get any lines, I'm going to be pissed.
Oh, right
It's
there.
Tawny Katane. That's how you know that name.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, hey, what's up?
Sharon?
What's up?
Ah, it's you, Hercules. Great. I feel really fortunate.
You don't sound surprised to see me.
Well, what's a
Hey,
surprise?
damn,
We all know you're
bitch.
coming. Hades is
Well, I
really
think
good
if all the
form.
gods talked about it, of course Hades knows.
Oh, boy.
That pig.
Yeah, cute, huh? I'm gonna feed him later.
Piggies!
It's very difficult to get food around here.
So I hear. And this chariot.
He's not
Persephone,
food, he's
yeah?
friends.
Persephone. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put on my tab.
What is that?
I don't know if the ferryman gives you a
I can't
tab.
believe you do something like that.
I did what I had to do.
You probably ate my
They're
mother
like, we gotta make him hot now for the romance plot.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it is a different actor completely. That stuff I'm terrible at keeping track of. Dario in Game of Thrones. I had
Yeah.
no clue they changed actors. I was still calling him
You're
Fabio.
like, that's just a
and-
different character, right?
No, I was still calling him Fabio.
They look very different.
I had no clue.
But I support you. I mean, I don't remember anybody's faces, so to be fair.
I did pause it because I wanted to point out, obviously, we don't have Iolus.
No, we don't have anyone.
Yeah, Iolus, Salomonius, all of them, they don't really fit the storyline. We got
No.
falafel though, but but because Iolus wasn't appropriate for this, they brought Michael Hurst back to play Charon. So we've seen Charon before. I don't know if you remember that, but
No.
okay. I can't remember if it was the movies or the first season, but he had we commented about his New York accent and
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. I think that was a movie. That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
But I feel like his wife and his dead kids are the sidekick. Unless they're only going to show them once. But I feel like he has to talk to them at some point.
I mean, that would be a terrible tease, wouldn't it, for them to just
I'd be like,
do
what
that
the
scene.
fuck?
I'm sorry if I caused you or your mother any grief.
I mean, she
I only did it
screamed when she
because-
saw you.
Why don't you relax? Have some food. You haven't
Oh
eaten
no,
since
is
you got
she
here.
into it?
You know I can't eat. That was a pretty wild chariot ride.
Oh
We
my
can do it
god,
anytime
oh
you
no. Oh no, she likes the bad
Why does
boys.
it have to be like this?
She was already in love with him. That was part of that discussion.
She was terrified when she saw him though.
Yeah.
She was
Just
like,
don't
what
get
the
it.
fuck?
Well, we got to
Come whenever I
mislead
deal
you a
with
little
I get the
bit.
short end of the stick.
It would have been
Look
cool if
around,
they
see any
didn't show
sunlight,
her
like
reaction to
dancing
him
girls,
and like
then
cut to
infatuate cheating
Demeter
crazy
just
and all.
seeing him like grab
you what.
her so that we didn't know
I'll make
she
it up
was
to you.
like in on it.
Keep that
Yeah.
thing alive till I get back.
But remember, you owe me 2 gold coins.
Yeah, I'm good for it.
Well, don't leave town. I don't know. I should charge him interest.
Charge him interest.
What if Hades is like, listen, I'll give you 2 of your family members back, but you do have to pick which ones.
Which kid do you love
Not
more?
the dog!
Well, we did wonder what happened to the dog.
Yeah, I want him to be alive. I'm sad. I mean, I'm also sad about the dead wife and children. But, like, dog.
Hercules.
She spoke.
She's come back from death before.
Hercules.
She's like, where you been?
I swear, if you were gone any longer, you'd be a stranger to your own children.
Too long.
Oh, gosh. I know you're...
Does she not know they're
you have
dead?
monsters to slay and villains to battle. Come on, let me fix you something to eat.
That's sad. We got fireballed.
There's Rose.
Are you crying, Daddy?
No.
They're just doing this to torture the man.
Something in my eye.
Just when he gets over his grief and starts making out with other women, we got to remind him.
I did make out with another woman. You were killed by a fireball. I feel like it's fair. Yeah, it seems like they don't realize they're dead this time. I feel like she knew she was dead last time.
Yeah, we're retconning it a little bit. They don't realize they're dead.
Okay, everybody, let's sit down and eat before the food gets cold.
Well, now he's just gonna live here with that. That's what I'd do.
Especially if he doesn't have to go through the agony of actually dying.
Yeah, like I'd just stay. Probably not good for his mental health, though.
Nah.
You haven't eaten anything all night. You okay?
Oh, he can't eat.
I've never felt better.
Never mind,
Right.
he can't stay.
Got other things in my mind.
Well,
Sorry that
maybe
Hera
food
murdred you
is
guys.
not what you're hungry
Super
for.
awkward.
little appetizer.
Bro, she wants to
Little
bone
something to
down.
Nibbling is good.
I feel like you need to tell her
I've got
they're
just the
dead.
place.
They didn't say they couldn't have sex.
It's just sad because we know it's not gonna last.
So why torture himself?
Yeah,
She looks like she's in a rock video.
I see that with like the orangey lighting on her hair.
Yeah. Quit watching them.
He's just yeah, that's a little. You didn't
Maybe a
ask
voyeur.
permission for that.
Come on, give him some privacy.
Give me one
Thank
good reason.
you,
Come on. Leave him
my
alone.
man.
Persephone, you can't keep his attention.
We're gonna send Hades to horny jail. Wow, Hera has tried a million
Oh, yeah?
things to get him to want to be
think you
dead,
can handle
and
it?
like Hades just like did nothing, and he's like, no, I'll die and stay here.
Getting away from me. Persephone.
Hercules.
How do you get away
Hello.
from Hades?
Why? Where is it around?
She's like, no, I want to
How's
be
my mom?
here.
Well, how do you think?
My mother is
Maker
overbearing.
of thunderstorms and tornadoes.
Any little thing goes wrong and she has these giant mood swings. I keep telling her to take some herbs or something. Help even it out.
Well, she'll be
Get
fine once we
hide,
get you
Demeter.
back.
Back
Get
where?
over it.
What's wrong? Is she in trouble? So I guess that means you'll be leaving again. I can't let either one of you leave on an empty stomach. How about if I fix you guys something to eat?
Oh, I'm starving.
They can't eat.
But I can't.
Oh, of course you can.
I hear a
What is
pig.
it?
Pig.
What about it?
It belongs to the
Piggy.
swineherd I was talking to, and Hades grabbed me.
It's from above and you're really hungry.
Oh, it's not that. His pigs are like family.
I'm gonna
You
eat
have to get
it.
that one back.
Persephone, right now my problem is getting you back. What is it?
She's
to
like, I
people
don't
and
want to
pigs?
go back.
Don't go anywhere.
We've only had one other episode with a pig. It was Iolaus with
I love the pigs.
Penelope. Was that the
Self-interest.
pig's name?
Yeah. I think pigs are so smart too, so that's why I struggle. I don't eat a ton of pork either. Sorry, chickens, you have the least environmental impact. And you're not as cute. Then you remember some of hell is creepy.
Yeah. Torturous. So if we remember Deianira's in the
You lived a
Elysium
better life, you
fields.
wouldn't be here.
Yeah, because they
Hades.
don't
Welcome
have
to
like
Tartarus.
punishment and shit to do.
Or as I like to refer
Right.
to it as the other side of the other side.
My man, you're short.
That's cruel.
No crueler than he was in his previous
Well,
life.
it's hell, Hercules.
Believe me, he deserves it.
They're tickling
You better
his
watch yourself if you
feet.
want to return to the world as you know it.
Do you know what's going on
Horny
up there?
jail. Smack.
She's going back.
But if she wants to be there,
Not if I can help it.
it's complicated.
Yeah. Just out of reach.
Yeah, what if he starved
Chain is
people
only
to
as
death
strong
when he
as
was
its
so
weakest
hot?
link.
Well, he's staying.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Well, he's probably dead.
His bark is worse than his bite.
Bark, bark, dog, dog. There he is.
They do have some crazy sets.
Yeah, it feels like they went all out for this episode.
Head on.
Like, this feels like it's got the budget of a finale episode without being a finale
Maybe I'm so
episode.
delirious after all.
Yeah.
Especially because I feel like dealing with his wife and kids things feels like a finale thing.
I think these gates we've seen before, so they're reusing some of the material.
Beppy!
Cerberus.
You said tiny in this version.
Down
I
the
always
street.
say it wrong.
We're friends.
It's a weird looking dog.
Give him scritches. Now you're gonna kidnap me back?
What are you doing
Can
here?
people just stop
Wait, wait, wait.
kidnapping?
You know, Hades really isn't so bad.
Right, the guy who abducts girls and pigs. They should build a statue for him. You like him?
I think
Yeah.
he's wonderful. It's kind of sexy.
Sexy.
God.
He kidnaps you. Your mother sends nature on a rampage, and all you
Kidnap
can think
is
of
a
is
strong word.
sexy.
That doesn't mean he can't change.
I know too many girls like that. I can
Well, it won't be
fix
you.
him.
People are dying up there.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Well, you do now.
I mean,
Let's get
that's on
going.
her mom,
Wait.
not her.
What?
To be
Yeah.
fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
wondered
My
where he went.
baby.
Uh-oh.
I
Oh.
think it's best if you wait back here.
Don't hurt the pig.
It looks like he's using it as a shield there for a sec.
Don't hurt him. I better get my no pigs were harmed in the making of this episode.
We've seen that lattice work before too, so they're definitely reusing sets.
Yeah, it's just it feels like bigger budget than the other episodes a bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, they're also doing a really well done.
true.
They keep exploding.
They did that before, remember?
No.
He had to keep their parts away from each other.
Okay. I kind of remember.
Let's go.
Piggy! Compromise.
Wait over there.
Yeah, it'll prove which of one of them is a bigger drama queen.
A nice way to save money.
Yeah. They did something similar in the first season of Buffy with that teacher that like turned into a giant bug.
The praying mantis, yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we ask her what she wants to do?
Good point.
Not that hard.
My sweet Hades. Instead of my sweet
Hades,
Hercules.
I feel like you should be better at this. I mean, he's beat Ares before.
Stop, both of you!
Did his
She's like,
hair
could
get
you
longer?
literally
It's a heck of a right you have.
Yeah, I think it just got all messed up. It might be a wig.
Took it pretty well.
Or they just went,
You took most of my best shots, too. How much do you love Daenerys?
this is a great shot.
That's how I feel about Persephone. I just wish her mother would understand that.
Have you talked to her about it?
She just won't let her have anything to do with me.
See, you
Mothers
can
can
talk
be
through your
very
problems,
Try
everyone.
overprotective.
They
I
don't
don't know,
need to
maybe it's my
fight.
manner or my clothes. They won't even let me come around the Elysian fields anymore. Claim I'm too gloomy.
Changing wardrobe couldn't hurt.
Eh,
You think I dress badly?
you are wearing all black
Well, not
leather
badly, but
with an evil
Take a
collar.
look around you. You think this is a fun job?
it's however you want.
I think the
What are we gonna do about
Asphodel
Persephone?
Meadows is supposed to be purgatory.
Hercules.
Yeah.
she's
Well,
in the
to be
right
fair to
spot in
Hades,
this
he
whole
does
place.
have to deal with the most
Can't help
paperwork.
that. What you did was wrong.
So many people
If you
die.
take her,
Hey.
He needs to eat that apple faster.
Hazel, you're
So-
making me look crazy. Do you want to come
go.
on camera? She's sitting like right off camera staring.
Hercules, just leave Persephone
What?
here. Please.
Too bad Aeolus isn't dead. He could take Aeolus
Wait.
back.
I can't.
Wait. He can take his family back?
Daenerys, we have to talk.
You're dead.
Persephone,
Ma'am, eat the pomegranate seeds. I know that's what's gonna happen.
Who, Herc or
Are you all right?
Persephone?
No, Persephone.
It
She,
feels so
that
strange.
will be her taking control of the story.
It's like you don't belong here.
No, he don't, sweetie.
I don't. I'm not dead yet.
And we are.
What?
Oh, I thought it might be something like that. Things just haven't seemed right since you
She's
first
like, well, I
showed
thought I
up.
might be dead.
Looks like an orange.
What would be the price of our going? So people are starving.
So their kids might just
And they're
starve
dying.
if they went back anyway.
Yeah.
And the little problems of our family just pale in comparison, don't they?
Okay, well, if she eats the seeds, half of his family can go back.
Hercules, you're needed above. It's not like we haven't been happy.
Well, Xena exists. She's
Till I returned
trying.
and upset things.
She's trying.
But
could just promise me one thing.
Also, we don't really know how time passes for them. It might seem like you were only gone like a week.
Anything.
Yeah.
That you and I will be back together again.
Yo, she basically said, "Don't fall in love again, bitch. You're mine when you die."
It could have been, oh, you can play around as long as you come back to me.
Yeah, but he can't fall in love again or have another family. She's not splitting the house. She's not splitting the time once you die. Oh my god, imagine having to be like 10 forever.
Jason.
Sad. She ate that apple, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Or half of it or
Or
whatever.
orange or whatever it was.
Yeah.
They did just kind of leave that up in the air, didn't they?
Yeah, they don't want you to know she ate some of it, I think. Drama.
A bite.
She ate it.
Is it a tomato? What the hell
It's
is
a
it?
weird fruit. I don't recognize it.
Is it some kind of New Zealand fruit?
Maybe. Maybe they know. Let us know.
Hey, where you going with my pig?
Promise I'd give you the recipe.
Whatever happened to respect?
Hercules.
No second thoughts. We're going.
She's like, I did a thing.
I can't go. I love you.
Sorry, we don't have time to debate this.
Okay, but where'd the piggies go?
I've changed my mind. Please don't leave me here. Please.
Don't leave me!
Oh my god, he drops her in the fucking lava. Are the pigs supposed to be in her bag?
It's all Demeter's fault as Persephone dies.
Yeah, I feel like she needs to, like, give her some freedom. It's a little too much.
Where's the pig?
Yeah, I can't tell if they're supposed to be in her bag. Because there's 2 pigs.
Oh, did she get the other one?
Yeah, she had one, and then they stole the ferryman's also.
Oh,
but now
the
they don't have
ferryman.
either pig.
Okay. I missed the
I think they're supposed to
ferryman.
maybe be in her bag.
Wait.
She ate the fruit, the weird fruit.
She belongs to me. You know the rules. Hercules
No,
made it
people
back.
don't belong to
I know
people.
the rules. Eat it and weep.
Wait, the food
It is
the
an
other
apple.
side?
She's brought her back.
She's such a little liar.
Food, she's mine.
Now, hold on, both of you. I hear a lot about what you want and what you want, but I don't hear what she wants.
Well, she's told you what she wants.
Well, Persephone.
Yeah, she wants both of them to be
What do you want?
happy.
Both, I guess.
She wants both. She can have both.
So work it out.
She ate
Yeah,
half the
just
fruit.
compromise. Why don't they want her to be happy? Yeah, I don't like how him and her mom talk about her
Mankind
like
is
an
suffering.
object.
Oh, Hades.
Not
Eh,
one.
she's into it, bro. You can't control who she dates. But where are the pigs? So you gonna get his family back?
Family one last time.
I don't think so. Hera would just kill them again.
Yeah.
If you're completely happy again, then do it.
Oof. Not them getting me actually
I know we'll be together
teary-eyed about his sad-ass family.
I want to hold on to that.
I don't like crying.
Me either.
Thank you.
Sad. Yeah, Hades ain't that bad of a guy. He's normally misunderstood, I feel like.
Hades.
Yeah. I feel like it's easy to make the god of the underworld the bad guy.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about it.
I like shows that or stories that subvert that expectation. Also, Percy Jackson got approved for season 2, you guys. Announcing it here.
I didn't hear all of that.
Because I just read it. Percy Jackson's getting his season 2.
Oh, okay.
So, even more Greek stuff. Phil or Sal. The piglets. Little baby piggies.
I was going to say, it's kind of hard to read, but yeah. Or any
Yeah.
of the other piglet brethren were harmed.
Good. I love them.
All right, don't talk.
Rude.
I know. They're like, why is she being so rude to her? Wait a minute. I can't remember what I'm doing. There we go. Now you can talk.
No, she tells me to shut up, you guys. It just gets cut out. No.
I'll leave that one in. I'll just black the screen so that
They'll be like,
So the
what?
transition isn't so bad. They'll just hear our voices. So
That was an emotional episode. I don't know. I just felt like that whole his family dying thing, we haven't talked about it in a while, but like I thought it would be like it feels like the major storyline to me, so that's why I'm kind of surprised that wasn't like a finale episode.
yeah, it kind of is like a bookend. Um,
Yeah, it kind of ended that story about his family.
yeah. But it also shows because we haven't seen them in forever. We've had mention of
Yeah.
them here and there, but it just shows that anything can pop up at any time.
Yeah, which is interesting. I'd be surprised if they did it again though, because I think he now has learned the lesson of like let them live in like almost ignorance until he also dies, you know?
Yeah,
Because what is the point of them realizing they're dead and they're never gonna grow up or anything and see him? Or that's hard.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's been, this was episode 8. So
Yeah,
um,
they died in like
that
the
plus
beginning of season
13.
1. Yeah.
What does that
So
make? 21
that's
episodes.
math. That's math.
8, 9, 10, 11.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
21 episodes.
that's a while.
Yeah. Also, you commented a lot about, why aren't they asking Persephone? And she was kind of saying
Yeah.
it all along.
Yeah, there are a couple times where I'm like, Persephone, you could like use your voice a little more here. Because like when her mom first shows up, she's not like, no, it's a misunderstanding. She's kind of like she talks like none of it is her fault, which like mostly it is theirs. But I think her not really speaking up is also a problem at certain points. There are
Right.
moments where I think she could say, I want to go see Hades, or to Hades, I also want to be able to go see my mom and try to figure that out. But like she kind of just wish wash to whoever she was next to, like saying what they wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Which is hard when you're a people pleaser and you are between two very big personalities, obviously. And they were both controlling in their own way.
Yeah. And in therapy, we talk about passive, assertive, and aggressive. And aggressive is what most people think of in communication, and what we don't want is for people to be aggressive. But we don't want people to be passive either. We want them to be assertive and
Yeah.
speak up for themselves and, um,
Yeah.
protect themselves while not stepping on other people's toes. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think she struggled with that a bit, which makes sense if you're raised by like Demeter always making your decisions for you.
Hmm.
That maybe it is a little harder for her to say what she really wants till Hercules straight up asks her. But there's definitely like her like secretly eating the apple, right? Instead of being like, "Hey, I just don't want to leave yet."
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Well, and I don't know if she ate the apple because that was her way of trying to stay behind. I think she just was hungry.
Oh, see, I took it completely the other way. Because of the way she was looking at the apple when it was offered, it felt like she was thinking about the fact that if I eat this, I can't leave. And then it felt like when she goes, I was starving, that was like an excuse so her mom won't be mad at her. Like she's
Yeah.
being like, I didn't choose to leave you. I was just starving.
Yeah,
But
I
I
could see it
think
that way.
to me, I read it as like she's like, I'm gonna bite this and then they can't force me to leave.
Well, the other thing that I thought
Yeah.
of as they were talking about whether they were hungry or not is, gods are kind of like vampires. They don't really get hungry. They don't really need sleep. They don't really need this or that, any of the
Yeah.
human things. And so I did think about the fact of, was she really hungry at one point?
Was she
So,
really hungry? Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like it was her way of making a decision without having to say the decision she was making and have someone get mad at her. And like
Yeah.
Hercules was able to help her kind of find the compromise that they could have worked on a long time ago.
And if
But
anybody knows what kind of fruit that was, because it looked like a cross between an apple and a tomato.
yeah, I haven't seen an apple that color before.
Yeah.
That's what the inside looked like, but the outside looked more like an orange. It
An
was
orange or
weird.
yeah. At some viewpoints, when it was sitting on the table, it looked like a tomato. When she was holding it in her hand, it looked like an orange. And then the bite, of course, looked
Yeah.
like an apple. So, and maybe they're
Maybe
making
somebody
it.
knows.
Maybe they're making it a fictitious fruit. Who knows?
Yeah, like a underworld fruit on purpose or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just use the pomegranates. Like that's just what it is in the story.
I lost my ear.
No, I was saying, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just make it the pomegranate.
Yeah. Oh, I heard you in my other ear.
Oh, okay.
I just like full sound because if I hear other sounds, I can't hear what I'm trying to listen to begin with. So having both ears in helps me. But
Yeah.
I think this is Cause that is this handle. I can't remember for sure, so correct me if I'm wrong. But he said when we were watching the episode with Midas and the Golden Touch and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
apparently the exchange between Midas and Salomonius, Midas talks about how he used to be able to turn people to gold or anything he touched turned to gold. And they had said the ex golden touch.
Oh.
So I had missed that when they said it. And so I wanted to let you know what he corrected us on.
That
And
makes sense. Because I was like, he's supposed to like starve to death because he can't eat.
who,
Midas in the original story, because he can
oh,
turn everything to gold, he realizes he can't eat or drink anything because every time he touches food or anything, it turns to gold and he can't eat. So eventually, the lesson is that he starves to death.
oh, okay. Why
Like,
doesn't
because
he
of
have
his
somebody feed
greed.
him if it gets
Because
into
if
his
it
mouth?
touches his tongue, it turns to gold.
Oh,
Anything
okay.
he touches in any way is supposed to. Like in the original one, I'm sure they like break it down for other stuff, but like because it's all about greed in that one. He turns like the people he loves to gold and then he can't eat, and it's like it's just supposed to be a very big punishment.
Yeah. And
Uh
back to this episode, since we're talking about food and eating and starving, that, that poor guy with the apple. Um, we got three more gods in person. Well, Hades we had already had in person, just a different actor. And then we got Demeter and Persephone.
yeah,
So
I like that.
we're
I
getting
like that
more.
they're doing that more. I feel more invested in the episodes when like I know the gods and I know what they're about and like things like that. So I liked having them. Like if a lot more of the episodes were like this, I feel like a banger season could be made out of episodes that are like this serious. But
Mhm.
at the same time, I think you need some of the levity, so I think it's good to have them balanced as well. But like I could imagine like a banger like drama show that is based on more episodes like that.
Yeah. And you weren't the only one who teared up. So don't feel alone
I
in
was like,
that.
ooh. I was like, I think dead kids get to me, guys. I feel bad for his wife too and stuff, but I'm like, but they're never gonna grow up.
But
It
you
makes
get to
me
be a
sad.
kid forever, so that's the flip side.
Yeah, we think that's cool. Still, you're fucking 10 with the brain of a 40-year-old because you've been alive for 40 years, and you're like, I'm just saying.
But we got the concept that time doesn't pass that way.
Yeah, which, like, is, I guess to them they wouldn't notice, but I would still be sad about it. Like, that's like, yeah, you think it would be fun to be a kid forever, but at the same time, like, part of what made being a kid so fun is that you grew up.
Hmm.
You wouldn't look back on it with as much nostalgia if it lasted forever.
Not talking about necessarily Hercules' family, but would you want to see Tartarus and the Elysian Fields and all of that again?
Yeah, I think it's hard though with just because of his family being around. Like, I feel like any episode where they do it and they don't mention them, people are gonna be like, "Well, why didn't you mention them?" You
But
know, so
I
I
think
don't know.
I think they can avoid the family because Hades is the one that tempted
Yeah,
him
he's
and put them in the
chill.
way.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, but I struggle with shows where characters come back to life all the time though. So it's like I'm like, maybe leave the dead people alone. But I'd like to see more of the TARDIS area than maybe
Okay.
the fields. Because I feel like the people in the fields are at peace, leave them alone.
We want to see
But
the pain
like,
and suffering.
well, I just think the sets are cooler with
Yeah,
the red lighting and everything.
I like
And
the
it seems like there would be
wisteria.
more. There would be more related to
Yeah.
them doing stuff, but yeah, since they're cool with Hades, I don't know if them going there would be that interesting.
And we did see Cerebrus. I can't say it the way they say it in the show. Cerebrus.
Cerberus.
Yeah. We saw him again.
Yeah, he had puppy.
All CGI. They kind of kept him in the dark.
Yeah, he looked a little better than what I remember from the first time.
I still like the mechanical heads that we got close-ups of. Much better.
Yeah. It's interesting. This is one of the only like forms, and maybe because it was so early and they didn't have the way to do it. I feel like every other movie or show adaptation they use like a Rottweiler base for Cerberus.
No.
Like even in Harry Potter, Fluffy isn't Cerberus, but it's a three-headed dog.
Yeah.
Pretty Rottweiler based. Percy Jackson, he's pretty Rottweiler based.
I think it's
I
because
just
they
think because
just
we see
have,
them as guard dogs, but
well, they have a very muscular face. Big,
yeah, they're also
muscular.
considered a guard dog breed, I think.
Yeah.
So, but I love Rottweilers. They're sweet little babies
They are.
with
My
big heads. And
my chemistry teacher had 3 Rottweilers, and the one, anytime you knocked on their door to their house, they were neighbors to my aunt and uncle. If you knocked on their door, that the one would piddle because
Oh,
she would
they're
get so
such
excited.
babies. People are like, they're scary. I'm like, they're babies,
Yeah.
baby dogs.
All right. Well, we'll end it there. We won't go into a long blabbering session that we tend to get
No.
into sometimes.
Also, because I have to go pee. I know
Okay.
everyone wants to hear that, but I do. So we're gonna say goodbye for today.
So peace out. So thank you
Peace
all for
out.
joining us on this one, on this journey. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
The Queen's work never done.
Our Queen's work is never done. So busy.
You know, it's about time you guys got down on your knees and kissed my ass. I made you who you are today. Print that one for those boys back home.